everybody, it's your girl Dia, back for a Sunday yap session. I have had a very busy last 2 weeks, trying to make sure I don't hit that microphone. You know how it goes. I've had a very busy friends fun month, and I did some workouts, but I was also sick in the meantime. The midst of all of this, I was very sick. And so I had just taken the last 3 days off of work. I didn't go in because I was dead. Could barely talk, could barely do anything. Okay, so we have a lot to yap about. When I'm sick, I eat an ungodly amounts of bread and butter. So bad for you, yikos. But I also eat a lot of soup, and I don't have appetite for anything else. So for me, I was feeling But I was trying to figure out what are some things I can do to lower my weight. So I haven't lost any weight. I'm still at 220. And honestly, it's because I add too much butter to my food. So I really need to figure out healthy fats so that I'm not overeating. Okay. But sardines have been good because they come with the oil, you know? So, or at least I've been getting the ones that come with oil. I should probably get the ones that come with tomato sauce. So this whole week I was sick. The week before, my friends came. And the week before that, my other friend came who's moving to Australia. May she do well, good things abroad. And so I had a bit of a friends Sundays the last couple of weekends, and so I'm going to show you guys what we did. I took them around the city and we had so much fun. We went to a lot of different places in the city and it was really cool. Some of the places are similar, so you're going to sort of see the same thing in some of the films, but we went to a lot of cool places. Okay, we're in line at this place and we're gonna try matcha, so we will tell you guys our thing. I'm getting a strawberry matcha latte, she's getting the regular matcha. Okay. I'm glad I did not get it sweet because I can taste the matcha with the strawberry just the way I like it.
I'm glad that I got the regular sweetness because it's just the perfect amount of sweetness.
Okay, try mine.
This one has bitter. Okay.
Oh, the sweetness is good in this one for sure.
Okay, that's good.
But you like that it's no sweet and it's just strawberry, right?
Yeah, and I typically don't like strawberry, but that's where the particles.
It's literally strawberry jam.
That was interesting. I wasn't expecting to taste that.
Some places use a straight jelly, so it's a little bit less.
Oh, okay.
That's like strawberries.
I know, legit.
This is good. And they use Hokkaido milk, which is, Japanese milk. Oh, we gotta try cheese tart. So we got cheese tart. I love cheese tarts, but I've never had them here. All right, ready? Bottoms
Cheers.
up.
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't remind me of cheesecake. What does it remind you of? Anything?
I feel like it is kind of cheesecake, but not as
yeah, it's
fluffier.
It's okay. Yeah, so it's fluffy cheesecake.
Right?
Whipped cream cheese.
Whipped cream. Yeah.
The cream cheese that's whipped.
Yeah.
So it's if cheesecake was whipped
and not as sweet. It's a hint of sweet, but not a lot.
It's pretty plain.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheesy, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So this is a train sushi restaurant. The train goes pew and it brings food to you. So you order on the little TV screens and then
it comes to you.
And then you order and you pay that way too. Yeah. Oh, look. It's super cool. Okay, so we got miso, we got edamames, we got our sake, and our milks, our matcha milks. Which, it's so funny because Marigny stays finishing her milk and I never finish my drinks ever. Ever.
Yeah, apparently it's good luck. Yeah, it is to pour them. Yeah. Oh, look at her. She can go to Japan. That's where you used to work at the restaurant, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I found that out from my mom.
Oh, she told you that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna we should cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear something beeping, bing, bing. Okay, cheers to new adventures. Yes. Marigny's going to Australia, and I'm staying in the city.
New adventures in the city.
Hey, yes, new adventures in the city. Okay. Ooh, I feel like it does so much better when it's hot.
Yeah, it's so much better.
It's like easier to take sake when it's hot. Cold, it has to be good sake for me. Round 2, Japantown with the homies. Girls weekend, friends weekend. Woo woo! Animal party.
So mine is like it's a pig wearing an animal suit.
Oh, that's right, Lulu.
I'll take any of them. I don't really. That's the alligator. Crocodile. I don't think I want the fox. That was your
Do or
favorite?
you do not?
I'm okay with any of them.
Okay.
That's my least favorite. Okay.
Come on, Lulu, come through.
Okay. It does reveal what it is, but I didn't want it.
Okay.
Okay. We got a little elephant.
Oh, that one's actually really adorable. An
I
elephant
love
piggy.
It matches my bag.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So this is not a blind box, but it's still a spice. Yeah, I think so. It's just the toilet one.
No, you don't know what it is.
There's different ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, it might not be the one that's pooping. That was what I was hoping it was.
Doesn't it show the options? Maybe not.
No, I feel like these ones aren't
Maybe
blind
you're
boxes.
right, I don't know.
I've never bought one of
They
these.
are blind boxes.
They're for sure blind.
I'll pick that up.
Why would it be in that if it wasn't a blind box?
Okay, let's see. Oh, it is a blind box. He has to pee or he has diarrhea.
Okay,
Or like an upset stomach.
I really like that one. Yeah. I like that a
See him
lot.
after Taco Bell.
Vicious food poisoning.
Okay. I didn't realize it. So even if it says like toilet or whatever, it's just one of the.
That's the theme. That's the
Oh.
See, look, all right here.
Okay. I thought it was like you for sure know.
No, that's the fun.
I like it. Feels nice and like edgy. These are such cute little characters.
Boo 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 unboxing. I would prefer any of these four.
That's a high probability that you won't get.
Yeah, because Kayla already has that one.
Oh, I see.
I'm
Ooh, that was a very satisfying rip.
big bucks, no whammies. You guys, I have a great feeling.
I do too.
I think it'll be pink.
It's brown.
You have to make your taste test. What'd you get?
I got a strawberry matcha.
Okay, strawberry matcha.
Tastes good to me.
Okay, and Kayla.
Okay, I don't like matcha, so don't hate me. Let's see.
What did you get?
The pistachio latte matcha.
Okay.
Matcha latte. It's pretty good.
It doesn't taste grassy.
It's kind of nutty, but I like it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
yay.
bad. I'll eat it. But in moderation. Because I'm
Strawberry.
Oh, I actually have that one at home. That one is probably my best one.
That's fun. Like,
This is the photo booth that we did our pictures in. And they're doing the things. Oh, wait, let's see them. They're so cute.
yeah, I tried fried spam. It's really good, actually.
So this Sunday, I'm yapping about something very particular, and I'm taking you all on a journey with me. The journey is to health. The journey is to a better version of myself who stays and feels comfortable being in these spaces. Lately, I've been feeling really insecure because I've been gaining a lot of weight, and it's definitely getting to the point where I'm like very uncomfortable in my body. So no more. Because if you looked at what I eat, I don't think you would ever think that I should be this big. However, what I'm now understanding is it's the amount of food that I'm eating. It's too much. This video is really going to be touching on two major things as a teacher that I do and that I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to update you guys on at the end of the week. What am I doing? How did it go? And does it work for me? Okay, so here's the first thing. The first thing that I'm doing to shift my perception on what it means to live a healthy lifestyle through food is I am cutting all my meals in half. I'm not trying to eliminate all types of foods, but what I am trying to do is eat everything in half. So like if I make myself a portion of food, I just eat half of it. Now, the only thing that doesn't apply to are like soups, but then like the salads do apply, because it's like if you're using dressing or any of those other things, like those little fats do count, especially if you're trying to lose weight. So for me, the portion size is what I'm focusing on right now. I'm using my small plates. I'm using my small bowls. If I go out to eat, I eat half of it. Even if I'm super duper hungry, like I only eat half of what I get out, and then I allow myself to drink water. And then if I want to eat the rest at home after I get home, then that's okay too. So second step is eating later, but ending early. So eventually, like I said earlier, I want to cut out breakfast because I think fasting in the morning would be so helpful for me. The problem is that I work, so I'm usually very like engaged in the morning, but I'm thinking like a lemon tea or like an electrolyte in the morning would be just as good to help me stay satiated, or even just like one grapefruit, something to just stabilize my blood sugar and allow me to not eat till like 10 a.m. Like I think pushing the first time I eat till 10 would be great. The only reason I'm a little bit nervous about that is because by the time I would have time to eat, I'd be at work, and I find that like my rest and digest like doesn't process as well at work because I'm like really focused on the kids. So we're gonna try it, but eventually the reason I'm trying to cut everything in half is to eventually maybe cut foods out in general. Eating window actually allows for your body to have time to not be processing food. So what I would ultimately like to do is do like a 10 to 7 or like a 10. Yeah, I think it's 10 to 7. I think you're supposed to have like an 11. I don't know how many hours, 8-hour window, but I know a lot of people do a 12 to 8 window so that they can eat like first meal of the day is lunch, and then they eat dinner, and it can be as much food as you want. Not as much food as you want, but you can basically eat bigger meals because you're eating less. But I don't want to do that. I actually would prefer, I've tried eating more, less, but I find eating smaller, more consistently actually works better for me. So what I need to do is just eat small meals basically throughout the day. So not snacks, but like small foods. And then I can have those throughout the day and then just stop at some point and then start again. And I find that that is typically what works best for me. So number 1 and number 2 go hand in hand, and they don't require me to do any extra calculating, and they don't require me to do any extra meal prep outside of what I'm doing based off of like my work schedule. Because another piece of this is the weekend is usually when I have the most time to meal prep. So if I'm doing lesson planning or quizzes or anything of that nature, it would actually be ideal for me to have time either set aside throughout the week or on the weekend. But if I'm really just controlling the portion size, I just take whatever I'm eating and I half it, you know? And I mean, within reason. Some days I might be hungry, some days I might not be. But I feel like that's the beauty of this, is that it allows me to sit with this is what I was dealing with all week. If I calorie count, I have to sit there and look at the numbers of how much would be to allow me to eat X, Y, and Z. For some people, that's very clear and they like the number piece of it. Numbers don't come naturally to me. I was someone who had to work on my relationship with math and numbers to feel comfortable calculating and doing all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I'm not even just talking about like on a calculator or whatever, just in general, right? But my mind also tends to go awry when it comes to numbers. So like, for example, I used to calorie count like just a year ago, 2 years ago. I was pretty intense about it too. I pretty much knew how much calories were in all the foods that I bought. I bought pretty much the same foods all the time. But what was happening was I would see the number, and when you're thinking about losing weight, the ratio of protein has to be higher than the ratio of, let's say, carbohydrates or fats. All it is that there are ratios of how many grams of protein there are per, you know, X amount of fat or X amount of carbs or X amount of whatever you're eating. What I really had to know was if I'm eating a bag of hot Cheetos and it says per serving it's 150 calories, which is about 24 grams / 1 ounce / about 15 hot Cheetos. I'm picking out 15 hot Cheetos to basically say this is what I can eat within that number amount, and I won't go past that. Like, that's the goal. But what was happening to me, and for some people that's so beautiful, like, oh, if I only eat 15 pieces of hot Cheetos, I can eat them and still be in my weight range and also maintain my weight. Yay! Like, it's linear. It's a linear vibe. But for me, what was happening was I would have that thought process, but the thought process that was constantly enamored in my brain was, well, why does it have to be 15 Cheetos? Why can you only eat 15 Cheetos? If you want to eat the bag, you should just be able to eat the bag. It was becoming this burden of me knowing that if I eat, you know, 2 ounces of rice, which is like, it looks so pathetic, and also this urge to not feel resentment towards not eating more. And it just became such a double whammy for me that I was battling this, and then I get stressed at work, and then I would snack, and then I would be like, man, this isn't what I'm trying to do. And then I would try to lower the amount of snacks that I was having from like 8 to 5, but then I was like, well, I just want 8, so why am I eating 5? And it just got to the point where I was playing like almost like this double entendre game with my mind, where on one hand I did want to eat a certain amount because I knew they would get me to my goal, but it's almost like I didn't really want the goal of losing weight. I just wanted to eat what I wanted to eat. So I tend to go between those two mindsets a lot. And I was realizing the reason that I was so invested in this mindset around tracking and all that was because it's what's worked for me in the past. But I don't think that's where you start. And I think that's the hard part, is like when you're in a good place and you've lost the weight, you tend to forget, like, why am I even doing this? And I feel like that's what happened to me hardcore, was like I was already feeling overweight, but like I wasn't as overweight as I am now. What I'm trying to do in this moment is just understand that there are certain things that are just going to be hard for me to beat. Like, I can't beat my own mind at its own game, but I can trick it. I will give myself the ability to make the 7-ounce bowl of rice. But when I eat it, I'm only eating half of it. I'm cutting the other half away and I'm putting it in a bowl and I'm like putting it to the side, and I'm saying that is what you don't have to eat in order to maintain or lose the weight that I'm trying to lose the weight that you want to lose. And so I'm trying to unintentionally train myself to see that before the numbers come in. Because I think when the numbers come in, that's when my mind starts going haywire and I start rebelling against that. And it's like, well, that's still half, right? So the number doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't have as much weight anymore. It's still just half. So the amount doesn't matter. And I think where I get nostalgic is I'm like, well, I just want to eat 5. You know, like, why can't I just have 5? And then it becomes a game that you play. But if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, half is half. You do half. And as you get closer to your goal, you need less. So that is really where I think I'm contending with a lot of my stuff around weight. That is my cross to bear. Like, well, I used to be able to eat a whole bag of chips. It's like, yeah, but then you also were like gaining, weight like psychotically. So then the question then becomes, well, do you want to live a life where you're always gaining weight and then losing it, gaining it, losing it? Or do you want to live a life that is a little bit more restricted? It's a little bit more boxed in, but it allows you to exist in a body that you enjoy. And, binge eating was the mental illness I was blessed with. And so I used that as a habit to escape a lot of like trauma in my childhood, right? Like longer than is necessary. So this is my goal, is in the next 3 months to lose 5 pounds. I'll show you guys a really cool haul that I got. So I have been into doing my makeup. As you can see, my eyes, it was not blended super well. And so because of that, I was like, damn, like I need a better like eyeshadow brush, So I got a haul today, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So I got this really cool like about face liner. It's called Blue is the New Black. So I believe this is like a very dark blue. They didn't have it in store to test. And I was like, dang. But I tested some of the other ones. And not only is this like super heavily pigmented. Oh, I knew it was going to be this beautiful. Oh, It's really cool. But you guys, I don't know if you can see this on my hand, but that, it applies so creamy. But point is that like, I really love a good creamy eyeliner. And so I got this one and I'm so excited to use it. All right, next thing is I learned with drawing eyebrows, I prefer pens. So I've used like the fill-in. Like right now my brows are not done. I haven't gotten them like microbladed in a while, probably been a couple years. And so I actually really enjoy drawing like individual like hairs. NYX that I like. So this is the Lift and Snatch NYX pen, and it's in shade Espresso. And these ones are basically these like pen type things. And what you do is you open it and you kind of like push the head down. It's kind of like bouncy. It like retracts really quickly. And that's how you like get more ink. I love this pen. Like this pen is my shiz. I like a lot. There's certain NYX products that I don't know that I'm like super interested in trying. But honestly, like if there was only one makeup brand that I could ever buy from again, I feel like it'd be NYX. Like NYX has some really cool products. So we got some Morphe brushes. So these Morphe brushes, you guys, I'm telling you, these Morphe brushes are the shit. So this is called I Want It All. They had 2 collabs that I know of. They have the newest one, which is like butter brushes. And then they also have the one with Ariel. Now the collection with Ariel, I got a couple of those brushes and they were really good. I really liked the blending brushes. They are fantastic, and that is really what put me on. So Morphe used to have this amazing skin tint, and it was really what I would call like a skin tint. And basically the skin tints were absolutely fantastic. They recalled the line or something, but they don't sell that skin tint anymore. And I'm just like, I think it was called like Sunset or a Glow Stunner, something like that. I miss it so bad. So I got this brush because I need a better eyeshadow brush set. My current one is terrible. These are all the ones that they have. Little pizzazz. But yeah, you guys, the bristles are intensely soft. The brushes are just so well made. Like I love the way that the brushes feel on my skin. Like they just, I know I'm like doing makeup without looking at a mirror right now, but it's fine. Yeah, so I love Morphe brushes. My Morphe brushes, they're cute. Only one of them is dual, which is this one here. So yeah. Hey guys, it's me. This morning, it is Monday, first day back to work. I decided every Monday I'm gonna make it a point to go to the gym at 5 a.m. Monday is a pretty extremely long day for me. And even though I will probably end up being up till like 8 p.m., I do think it's important to make time to go to the gym early in the morning if I can. It's raining so hard outside. Let's just chat anyways. I have found that not making excuses is a really big deal. I have to be able and willing to myself to a high standard, and half of that is, even if it's pouring rain, snow or sleet, holding myself accountable to holding my health at a highest level possible. But yeah, I'm off to the gym. Hey you guys. Whew. That was rough. 15 minutes on the Stairmaster. Trying my best not to hold on to the bars. And oh my god, I didn't eat breakfast either, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna go stretch, take my ass home, and get ready for work. Good morning guys, I'm on my way to work. So it is now work time. Last time you guys saw me, I was driving in the dark to the gym. Now I'm like 5 minutes away from work. Or I would say like 10 minutes. But my gym
adventure was fun. You know, at first it was pretty terrible waking up at 5 a.m. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm so tired. But after going to the gym and now feeling so good that I don't have to go work out for the rest of the day, I actually kind of feel good. It's a regular length day and it won't hurt to have the kids, you know, go ahead and type some things about what they did over their break. And I'm so stoked. This is exciting. All right, guys, see you later.
I am not looking forward to this exercise. This exercise sucks. Alrighty. Other than that, that was pretty much my week. Just makeup stuff, haul, getting better for my sickness. Honestly, teachers, don't be afraid to call out. Just call out. Although I guess if you have kids, it's different. But if you don't, just call out, okay? Do what you got to do. Take care of your health. And honestly, I think if I had kept going back to school, I probably wouldn't have gone better because I was just getting sicker and sicker. So I'm happy to be back. I got my health back. I got my swag. So yeah, enjoy my Sunday yap sesh, and I will be back next week with fun stuff and a Japan vlog. I think I promised that last week, but because I was sick, I didn't do anything. So we are going to catch up. I don't think I can put 4 videos out next week, but I am definitely going to be playing catch up when it comes to my vlogs and my fun little more tasty, lazy, easy recipes and more fun travel vlogs from the past year because I traveled a lot. Okay,